So example, find the support reactions for a beam carrying the loads as shown in the figure. So this question will be common, but only the figure is going to change. Now here beam is supported at one end hinge and other end is on the roller. So earlier it was a simply supported beam, now here it is supported on a hinge on one end and on the other end is the roller. Now this carries a load of uniform distributed load of 6 kilonewton per meter run, and then an inclined load of 8 kilonewton at 30 degree and an applied moment of 20 kilonewton meter. So now for this one is sigma x is equal to 0 and sigma y is equal to 0, sigma m is equal to 0 will exist because RAH, RAV and RB, there are three unknowns, therefore three equations are needed. So therefore let us start with the equating the algebraic sum of forces in the x direction to equal to 0, that is sigma x is equal to 0. Now so RAH is acting to the right, so RAH and its component is resolved into 8 cos 30 and 8 sin 30, replacing this inclined force. Now in order to compensate this one, so this reaction is there, so therefore RAH minus 8 cos 30 is equal to 0. So that is equation number 1. Then resolving the forces vertically and equated to 0 for the equilibrium, that is sigma y is equal to 0. So now this is upward force, RAV is a positive and this total load is assumed to be concentrated at midpoint. So the total load is equal to, so minus 6 into 3 because it is occupying for 3 meters length. Then the vertical component of this 8 kilonewton is 8 sin 30. But this applied moment will not be taken into consideration for the while force analysis. Now RB is acting upward, so therefore positive RB is equal to 0. So now this will be recorded as equation number 2. Then as you find that the unknowns are RAV, RAH and then RB. So therefore one more required is, let us take the moments of all the forces about point A, that is sigma MA is equal to 0. Now this horizontal component is passing through, the moment of this is also 0, the RAB is also passing through this point of concentration, so therefore moment of this one is also 0. Now the total load is acting at its midpoint at a distance of 1.5 meter. Now the total load multiplied distance will give the clockwise movement, so that is 6 into 3 is the total load and it acts at a distance of 1.5 meter from the right side. Then the vertical component will cause us again clockwise movement, so therefore plus 8 sin 30 into the distance is 3 meter. Now as far as this horizontal component is concerned, it is passing through, so therefore movement of this one is 0. Then applied movement is a clockwise movement, so therefore directly we will have to add it, that is 20, nothing to multiply with the distance or anything else, because only you will have to consider the direction in which it is. It is a clockwise, so therefore positive, but this RB causes anti-clockwise movement, RB into total distance is 9. So this must be equal to 0. On simplification you find that RB is equal to 14, RB is equal to 7.66, RB is equal to 7.66 kilonewton. So therefore if you substitute back this RB in the above equation RAV, so you will find that the simplification, so therefore RAV is equal to, after simplification you will get the 22 minus 7.66, that will be equal to 14.34. And then RAH is equal again this, so therefore RAH is equal to, you will find, so that will be equal to 6.92. Now the two components at A, you have got it. So those two can be replaced by a single force, that is Ra. So that means now Ra will be acting like this, and this is your Ra. So therefore Ra is equal to, so root of Ra h square plus Ra b square. So that is equal to, that is Ra is equal to root of 6.92 square plus 14.34 square. So that is equal to 15.92. Ra is, so therefore Ra is equal to 15.92. Similarly, theta is equal to tan inverse of 14.34 divided by 6.92, then theta is equal to 64.23 degrees. That means now this will be acting at an angle of 64.23 degrees with the horizontal, and then Ra is equal to, so 15.92 kilonewton.